Alright guys, I was not expecting to make this today, but wow, so I got a comment on my review of the latest episode of Peacemaker, episode 7, and I genuinely had no clue, man, that the video had no sound at all. I'm not even joking. Even when I went back into my phone when I filmed it, um, to check, like it actually had no sound. And I was like, oh shit, you know, I had no idea. So I am trying to redo this in like voice over. The thing, my mindset with this was like, actually with any of my videos really is like, alright, I made the video, I filmed it, just gonna upload it, not gonna look at it or anything like that. So, yeah, that was my mindset. And it was like I wasn't gonna think about it again. So, wow. So this leaves me in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, big thank you to the user who commented to let me know that the video had no sound. Um, because I had no clue, like genuinely had no clue. Um, far out. So yeah, my redone review of Peacemaker season 2, episode 7, like a Keith in the night. I'll just get into it. This had uh, this had a pretty hilarious cold open with and it was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. Um, it had the cold open with Peacemaker like not realizing at all of his surroundings. With uh the Earth X he was in, you know, and like, did you not notice mine comes on every disc? And then and then he says something like, "Man, you don't get muscles like these from reading books or something like that." And then, oh, the giant effing mural of Hitler. That part was hilarious, man. I can't stop thinking about that part. I will admit, far out, that was hilarious. Um, and I saw a tweet describe it as like Naked Gun type moment. Yeah, that really was a Naked Gun type of humorous moment. Um, yeah, so that was funny. And then I still don't really like Judo Master. You know, I guess he was better in this episode, but I still didn't really like him. Like him as a whole. Just this one moment. I was like, oh, why is he back? I still feel that way. And yeah, and they revealed that Peacemaker's father in this one is not um actually like a Nazi. Because he was like, hey, I just try to do what I control, what I can control. And I think that's a good way of like looking at that type of thing in real life, honestly. Um, I would say, and when Vigilante, I remember I did say this in my original video that for some bizarre, stupid reason did not capture the sound. Um, how it was like, when he was like, when I stand before the Lord when my time comes, I hope he knows I did my best. And then when I saw Vigilante like crawling up in the window in the background, I was like, I knew exactly what was going to happen. Which sucked because like I really love Robert Patrick in this series, bro. You know, and I like how he was like Oh, that was funny too when Economos was like, oh, actually, who are you guys? Like playing dumb, like he didn't know who Peacemaker and there was and that type of stuff. And then I like how Augie, Peacemaker's dad, was like, look, you're gonna go through that door, go back to your world, just don't come back, okay? That was actually really kind, and it was like, um, won't kill you or anything like that, Um, but the part, man, when the part that really hit me hardest in this episode was the moment in at the end when everyone was attacking Keith and and then Peacemaker just screams and then he was like stop it, and then he had the moment of self-reflection, like nothing wrong with this world, nothing wrong with my world, it's all me. And, I wouldn't say it was all him, honestly, unless there's something like something obvious that someone needs to like tell me about, beat into my head, maybe. Don't actually beat my head in, please. Um, but like that moment when he um that moment when he was like when he had that moment of self-reflection while holding his brother in his in his arms, and he was like, I'm so sorry," and he had flashbacks uh of like killing Rick Flag, of his brother from his universe getting killed, killing his father, stuff like that. When he had all those flashbacks, it was like, wow, like that has me kind of thinking, like, about myself, There's been a lot of people who I would call fucking cunts and assholes who have backstabbed me so many times. Even today, I was thinking about an asshole like that. Um, and I'm like, I fucking hate these backstabbing fucking cunt pieces of shit. But now, this scene, that scene with the when he was like, it's all been me. It has me kind of wondering, even though it doesn't feel like it at all. Like how much of that is actually my fault? Like how because I've been trying my absolute best to like self reflect recently. Like if you think I was wrong in this situation, please tell me. I've been saying that stuff to friends, and it's like it's I feel like I was about to continue saying something like that, but like I feel like I'd be gaslighting myself. Like um like man, what if it's me? What if it's actually me and not the others? You know, I don't really think that, but it has me like wanting to, even though I feel like I'm just trying to self-reflect as much as I possibly could lately. You know what I mean? Like that part really hit me hard because of that stuff. Um, I still go by that song by Skillet. It's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. Always has been you. I still go like that. I still feel like that, but it's definitely having me want to self-reflect a bit more. Even though, like I said, I feel like I've been self-reflecting as best as I possibly can lately. Anyway, this was a fantastic episode, and Lachlan Monroe cameo from Peacemaker season one. Uh, I don't think I mentioned that in my original recording of this. And also, I think this remake of this review turned out turned out better than my original, to be honest. You know, so yeah, Peacemaker, the finale's the next episode. And should I delete my original like upload where I thought I was recording and all that. Um, yeah. But this was uploaded Sunday, 5 October, 2025. 2 days after my original review of this. But yeah. So the finale of Peacemaker Season 2, I definitely think Keith is going to come after Peacemaker in his universe. Um, it doesn't look like right now there's plans for a Season 3, which sucks. I hate that so much. Such BS. Maybe they'll surprise us and say, yep, actually there was a Season 3 for sure coming. But, oh, that post-credit scene. I actually watched the post-credit scene for once. I don't usually watch those anymore because they're pretty much just extended scenes, of scenes from earlier in the episode. This one was crack up when the guy who was in Superman. It was so cool to see. I remember I said this in my original review too. Like, it was cool to see like Superman, like that panel, that big building panel thing that Lex Luthor had from Superman the movie 2025, and see that again in this Peacemaker, in like a warehouse type thing. And then in this post-credit scene, the guy's like, I'm gonna go on Pornhub, and then he takes his shorts off to do you know what, and the security's just watching him, and he's like, alright, you're lost and all that. I just remembered that I have Mockster cooking in the microwave, which would have finished by now, so yeah. Yeah. I think David Cornsweet is Superman. I think he's gonna make a cameo in the finale, especially because he saw photos of Peacemaker and David Cornsweet together. We could be wrong. Maybe Lex Luthor was the big cameo. But anyway, that's my re-review. Hopefully, no sound issues this time. But yeah. See you guys later. Peace out. I'm your boy Mark. Have a good one.